Dr. Kira Thane found the human floating in a damaged escape pod in the debris field of what had once been the Terran colony of New Geneva. The Vorthan research vessel Gentle Current had been conducting routine salvage operations when their sensors detected the faint life signs. The human was barely alive, radiation poisoning, severe dehydration, and massive trauma from what appeared to be a planetary bombardment. By all medical logic, the creature should have been dead. Yet somehow, it clung to life with a tenacity that amazed Kira's medical team. "Why are we wasting resources on this?" grumbled Chief Engineer Voss, his tentacles writhing with distaste. The Vorthans had no love for humans. The aggressive species had been wiped out by the Hegemony Coalition 3 months ago for their refusal to submit to galactic authority. Because, Kira said quietly, her scales shifting to the deep blue of determination, every life has value. Even human life. For weeks, she worked tirelessly to save the broken human. She used the Gentle Current's entire medical supply reserve, convinced her reluctant crew to donate biocompatible nutrients, and even risked her own career by refusing to turn the human over to hegemony forces when they demanded custody. When the human finally awakened, his eyes were filled with pain that went far beyond physical trauma. Through broken whispers, he told them his name was David Chen, and he was the last survivor of New Geneva's 2 million colonists. His family, his friends, his entire world, all gone. "Thank you," David whispered to Kira as she changed his bandages. "I don't know why you saved me, but thank you." Kira's heart broke for this lonely creature. She had saved one human, but in doing so, had preserved the final ember of an extinct species. The Gentle Current delivered David to the remote research station on Kepler 442c, literature and art. For 3 years, David remained the galaxy's only human. Then the sensors picked up massive gravitational anomalies at the edge of the Kepler system. Dr. Thane, her assistant called urgently, "You need to see this immediately." Kira rushed to the observation deck and felt her blood turn to ice. Ships were dropping out of hyperspace, thousands upon thousands of them. But these weren't hegemony vessels. These ships bore the blue and white of the old Terran Federation, designs that supposedly had been extinct for years. "Impossible," she breathed. "The humans are gone." The lead vessel, a massive dreadnought, opened communications. The face that appeared on the screen was weathered but unmistakably human, a woman with steel-gray eyes and the bearing of someone who had fought impossible odds. "Kepler Station, this is Admiral Sarah Martinez of the Terran Resistance Fleet. We're here for David Chen." Kira's legs nearly gave out. "Admiral, we thought," the report said, humanity was extinct. "Reports of our extinction were greatly exaggerated," Martinez replied grimly. "When the hegemony attacked our colonies, some of us escaped to the galactic rim. We've spent 3 years building, planning, and searching. David's survival beacon finally reached us 6 months ago." David appeared at Kira's side, tears streaming down his face as he saw his own species again. Admiral Martinez's expression softened as she saw him. "David, son, you're not alone anymore." "Admiral," David said, his voice breaking, "Dr. Thane and her people saved me. They risked everything when they could have left me to die." Martinez turned her attention to Kira. "Doctor, I understand you and your crew protected one of our own when you had no obligation to do so." The Admiral smiled, an expression both fierce and grateful. "Doctor, the hegemony is currently blockading your homeworld. They've cut off medical supplies, and your people are suffering. We received your government's distress calls." Kira's heart sank. The Vorthans were a peaceful species, no match for hegemony brutality. "You saved one human," Martinez continued, "and now humanity is here to save every last one of your people. Our debt is paid when every Vorthan is free." As the human fleet moved toward Vorth Prime, Kira realized she had done more than save a single life 3 years ago. She had preserved the soul of an entire species, a soul that never forgot a kindness, no matter how small.